All right, Venti's coming out. Thought I should make a list again, because I'm just about that list life, because content doesn't exist for another 5 days. So I'm just down to make lists of random things I like. And this time I'm making the top five strongest characters in Genshin, you know, and not just any strongest. I'm just judging on PVE and or PvP. Not even what am I saying? Yeah, just fighting, not just how they fight, not how they look. No, I'm judging on the totality of the game. Like everything in the lore and all that. That's what I'm doing. So let's get right into it. All right, to start off, we'll go with Big Daddy Zhang as number five, the fifth strongest character in Genshin. In my opinion. First of all, he's a god. I'm pretty sure he's the strongest god in Liyue. He commands the reindeer, the deer, the crow, and whatever Zhao is. He's a demon yaksha. Who knows? Yeah, but Zhang's pretty strong. He's got the hardest hitting ult in the game. He's got a big meteorite, bro. You gonna tell me someone who summons a meteorite from the sky is not strong? You're lying to yourself. Stop lying to yourself, because he's definitely one of the strongest things in the game, and there's no two ways around it. You need something done, you call Zhang. You need money, you call Zhang. That man will be broke, he'll be in debt for life, and he'll still give you money. That's how you know he's a real one. Which character in Genshin is gonna get you out of debt? No, nobody. But Zhang. Think about that. That's why he's number five. Okay, now that we got the lightweights out of the area, Zhang's a pretty strong guy, pretty strong character. He's a god and all that. But everyone beyond this point is beyond that, is beyond God tier, right? These are the things in the game that cannot be beat. These are the things you come across and fear strikes your body instantly. You freeze up. You say, "Oh my God, is this supposed to be in this game? I thought this was a family-friendly game." No, no, these are demons. They go on demon time. That's why with number four, we're going with the boar. Yeah, you heard it right. Not just any boar, the demon boar, the big boar in Dragon Spine. The only thing in Dragonspine that exists that you might actually want to go to after you beat the storyline. Because we all know the only reason people go to Dragonspine is to try to face off this ferocious beast. This beast that has taken thousands of lives every day. People who go to Dragonspine come and tell legends about this boar. Do you know why? Because he takes souls. He sends out his little boar minions all around Tevat. You know those boars you found in the forest? Whose kids do you think they are? They're the big boars. They're the king boar's kids. Don't mess with them. Because if you do, you know what's going to happen? He's going to trample over Mondstadt. Why do you think Mondstadt's still alive? You know that big dragon that protects it? Who do you think he's protecting it from? The boar. That's why. That's why he's number four on this list. Okay, so number three, we're getting even more serious. And you might be asking yourself, what's stronger than King Boar? He's a menace. He on demon time and all that. But number three, someone you all know and you thought you loved, and it's Paimon. The emergency food herself. We all like, Paimon's like a punching bag to us, right? We make fun of her in the storyline. She's literally she's a nobody. She thinks she's one of us. Not really. She's like that side kid that you didn't invite to the birthday party, but tags along anyway. That's who Paimon is. But in reality, Paimon's actually the third most powerful character in Genshin Impact, and I can tell you why. In the beginning of the storyline, you know that tall lady who actually sent us here. Who do you think that is? That's Paimon. Yeah, I had to break it to you. That is Paimon. You can tell the resemblance. She got a black star on her head. Who has a black star on her head? Paimon. That's it. And Paimon's been watching over us. She's actually we're a plaything to Paimon. That's basically it. If Paimon wanted it, we could all be dead instantly. But no, she just keeps laughing at us. And later on, a couple months on the line, when Palmer's like, "I've had enough of you," she goes Andy on us and she drops us. She's like, "You know what? I want a new toy." That's what's gonna happen to us. Palmer's gonna do that. When that happens, I warn you. Just remember, that's why she's the third strongest in the game. Okay, so I have to get more serious here. Um, Number two, strongest character. You could even say he's the strongest person in all of Genshin universe. He's like the Thanos with the Infinity Gauntlet. That's who this man is. He's Timmy. Timmy is the second most powerful thing or character in Genshin Impact because if you didn't already know, he's been watching us since day one. Ever since we crossed that bridge into Mondstadt, who was watching us cross that bridge peacefully? Well, it was none other than Timmy, you know? Him and the pigeons. He's always been watching us, you know? Ever since we went on our first adventure, we went gliding. Who was that pigeon next to us, huh? I think that was Timmy's pigeon, right? Of course it was. Timmy's easily the second strongest character, and there's no debate around it. Because first of all, his backstory, you know, his dad left him, and he's been on the street since I don't even know how old he is. Is he 12 years old? He might be 12 years old or 1200 years old. You can't even tell. He's older than Mondstadt himself. He's actually the man who taught Venti how to become a god. He made Venti a god because he shared little bit of his power. He sent 1%, and next thing you know, Venti's a god. He's created every single god in Genshin. And don't fact check me on that, or don't fact check at all if you want Timmy to come to your house. You don't want that. Timmy will delete your Genshin account. He has that power. And I don't know what I can say, you know? It's actually shaking me to the core just speaking his name. Timmy, Timmy, Timmy. He's like Bloody Mary. You say Timmy 3 times in a row, what's gonna. Oh my god, is that Timmy? I was scared for a second. I thought Timmy was gonna pop up right behind me. Well, yeah. Um, you know what? I don't know what I can say. If you want to go into the Timmy lore, go into yourself because just remember this: each day you kill those pigeons, every single day. That's one more day Timmy's gonna get angrier and angrier, and when he loses it, it's all over for you. You might never be seen again. That's why Timmy's the second strongest in Genshin Impact. Now you might be asking yourself at this point, like, if Timmy's the second strongest, what might be the strongest thing in Genshin? You know, what could possibly rival the immense and almost infinite strength of Timmy? And you heard me right. I said almost infinite. There's one thing in this game that's infinite, and it's only allowed to a very select few players. You know, it's a very pristine item. It's something that allows players to have infinite power in Genshin Impact, and it's the greatest enemy of free-to-play players. You might have heard of it. It's called the credit card. The credit card is the most powerful thing in Genshin Impact. And going back to the Thanos example, it is the Infinity Gauntlet. Once you get the credit card and unlock its full power, you are God Himself. Now, if you don't already know why the credit card is the most powerful thing in Genshin, let me just give you the most simplest example of how to use such a legendary weapon. First, step one: type in the information. Type in the holy grail of the credit card. Make sure you get your 4 digits right. Never want to get those wrong. Number two, um, go get your primos. It's the only weapon that will allow you to do this, unless you're doing a third-party site, which is even more crazy and powerful. I don't know how you do that, but wink, wink, if you know what I mean. Third, go over to the selective banner you want to go to. And this is the most magical step. Step four. All you have to do is just click on it how many times you want. Click on it on your mouse. Okay. This is very important. Click on it. Close your eyes. Tap, 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 tap. Wait a couple minutes, and next thing you know, your entire inventory is filled with C6 characters. You have R5 weapons, and all your worries are gone. You know, this is the envy of all free-to-play players, and now you are being above them all. A being so powerful that content in the game doesn't exist, even when there is no content. When you go to the abyss runs away from you. That's how powerful you are. You created the abyss. That is who the credit card is. Those who wield it, too powerful to count, and too few. But there's one sacrifice you must make. It's uh, it's a very big one, but it might be worth it. It's a thing called guilt. A lot of it. You get a lot of guilt after you use the credit card. It's just a side effect, but it all goes away eventually. You know. That's just how it is.
You
All
should
right,
really bring the
folks.
Knights of Favonia
That's the end
together
of the
next
video
time.
right there. Those are the five most powerful things slash characters in Genshin Impact, you know? And if you disagree, why? What could you possibly disagree with? All I spit are facts. And yeah, that's basically it. See ya.